Here's a look at Trump Tower on 5th Avenue here in Manhattan. Barricades are already up around the building. Demonstrators were there last week, and more could be out there for Arraignment Day on Tuesday. The NYPD says it is prepared, and Governor Hochul says the National Guard is ready to offer any assistance that is needed. The arraignment itself will be taking place in Lower Manhattan. Obviously, that is where our Stephanie Bertini is live right now with the latest. Stephanie.
Arthur, extra security continues to surround the Manhattan Criminal Court and the building that houses the DA's office. Of course, as we've been reporting, the former president is expected to surrender here on Tuesday. All eyes on Manhattan's criminal court and the building that houses the DA's office. Sources say former President Donald Trump will arrive around 11 a.m. on Tuesday, and his arraignment on that Supreme Court indictment will happen at 2:15 that afternoon.
But I'm interested to see what happens.
With so many in New York, the nation, and beyond interested, the details are still very much unknown. That Supreme Court indictment remains under seal. The former president's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, was on CNN's State of the Union earlier today, predicting a pushback on Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg.
We will take the indictment. We will dissect it. The team will look at every potential issue that we will be able to challenge, and we will challenge. And of course, I very much anticipate a motion to dismiss.
This is history in the making. A former U.S. president has never been in this position before now. That means anything can happen. The NYPD is prepared with extra security across the 5 boroughs. In a statement to Fox 5 News today from the NYPD, officers have been placed on alert, and the department remains ready to respond as needed and will ensure everyone is able to peacefully exercise their rights. There are no credible threats to New York City. While the indictment remains under seal, the Associated Press is reporting people familiar with the matter have said the former president is facing multiple charges, including at least 1 felony offense related to hush money payments made to 2 women during his 2016 presidential campaign. The former president is an early frontrunner for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination. John Bolton, who served as national security advisor under the Trump administration, weighed in on the political implications of all this.
I'm not worried about Alvin Bragg hurting Donald Trump. I'm worried about Alvin Bragg benefiting Donald Trump. And this is where I think the outcome of the case is so important. If Trump is acquitted, he can say, I told you it was a political prosecution. I told you I was being picked on, and now I've been vindicated. If he's convicted, however, at some point before the campaign ends, I think that will have a very different impact on people.
The impact of this unfolding before our very eyes, Arthur, as Tuesday approaches. Back to you inside.